Hi everyone, this is Scott, man. We're live here in Gladwin, Michigan. And it's a very nice Friday here. Actually, today's Good Friday. Actually have today off from work, so actually got to come up here on a Friday instead of a normal Saturday or Sunday. But we're right here in the downtown area along Cedar Avenue or M61. Yeah, although I'm off from work today, a lot of businesses actually are open today. And then right in front of us is the Historical Museum. But right along in here, a lot of different restaurants, and it looks like a dentist's office. Actually used to be the First State Savings Bank of Gladwin. Gladwin actually was founded back in 1875 as the village called Cedar, named after the Cedar River, which is just a little bit to the west of the main downtown area. They actually renamed it Gladwin in 1883 after British Major General Henry Gladwin. Actually, Major General Henry Gladwin actually defended Fort Detroit from Chief Pontiac back in 1763. So that's actually where Gladwin County got its name, which led to the naming or renaming of the town of Cedar to Gladwin. And actually in the 1930s, there was quite a bit of an oil boom in this area, so it brought a lot of economy into Gladwin. Nowadays, though, it's mainly for tourism and all the local businesses in here. Because yeah, you can actually get some shrimp with some French fries for only $5.75. Actually, that's a pretty good deal. Yeah, really enjoyed checking out all the different downtown areas, and got the antique mall right in there. A lot of these smaller cities and towns definitely have their share of antique malls. I know my grandmother likes antiques and stuff. Yeah, right here is the intersection of M18 and M61. M18 continues up to the north. We're actually going to make a U-turn, head back this way. And we made our way to the west part of the downtown area, just a little bit of a walk from where I ended the last segment. Right here is the war memorial for all the people who died back during some of the wars of the past, or they're from Gladwin County. A lot of names for World War II, quite a bit of names for Korea, Vietnam, and even for the Gulf Wars. And actually, right here, a couple cannons actually used to be on some Civil War ships back in the Pensacola, Florida harbor. Actually, these were salvaged from that, and so it's pretty cool that we have these cannon displays here today. Right beside the War Memorial, here is the Gladwin County Courthouse. This building's actually been here since 1939. Around the time of the start of the Second World War. And then right over there is the police station, and also the entrance to the Gladwin City Park and Campground. Actually not going to go in there in this video or anything, but in the park there's definitely a lot of hiking trails, campgrounds, picnic areas. And also, you can also do some kayaking and some water tubing down that river. Well, in the park along the Cedar River. Speaking of the Cedar River, actually, before I close out today's video, I'm actually going to go over to this. There's a little river walk over by the Cedar River, just down that way. If you've seen my Let's Visit Clare, Michigan video, I talked a couple of times about the Cops and Donuts Bakery. You can tell how popular they are because they actually deliver the donuts from Cops and Donuts here to Gladwin. It's pretty cool. And we made it over to the Cedar River, which is right there. Really quick, right there is the Riverwalk place. Actually, it's a combination of a hotel, a couple of shops, and also a restaurant, the Riverwalk Grill. As a matter of fact, before I started today's video, I actually had lunch at the Riverwalk Grill. I actually tried their salmon burger came with some sweet potato fries. Actually, it was really, really good. They certainly had great lunches there. So yeah, I definitely recommend going to the can't speak today to the Riverwalk Grill. Anyway, before we close out today's video, we're gonna take a little walk along the Cedar River. We can actually either go that way, which curves around the Riverwalk place, or we can go this way, as it looks a little bit more scenic. Let's actually go this way. And we're heading north on the Riverwalk. They actually just went underneath M61 over there, off camera. Right over there to the left, through the other side of the trees, that's actually Gladwin City Hall. Pretty cool. They have the City Hall a little bit away from the hustle and bustle of the downtown area. Yeah, it's definitely very beautiful in here. Although the trees haven't really grown in yet, or the leaves haven't grown in yet because it's only the 3rd of April, but definitely a very pleasant walk. And let me try to zoom in. I think there's a cardinal right there. Yeah, I didn't think he flew away. But yeah, it's actually on the chilly side right now. It's actually in the mid-upper 40s right now. Cold front kind of came through, I think, earlier today up here. So it's bringing some cooler air up here. Although it's, for this area in Michigan, it's actually kind of around average, somewhat. Although it's supposed to, the average temperatures usually go up, especially later in the month, though. But yeah, the Cedar River looks very pleasant along in here. But yeah, I'll probably walk a little bit further on the trail and then eventually head back. Gladwin, Michigan definitely has quite a bit to offer, from all the different restaurants and stores in the downtown area, as well as a lot of recreation from the city park, which actually used to be, I think it used to be a state park if I'm not mistaken. Either that or just the name of it. And also this nice Riverwalk trail that goes north and south of M61. And also, if you're really lucky, you can actually get your backyard to be right along the Cedar River. Before we actually close the video, I actually get a very nice view of the Cedar River at this little bridge here. The river certainly looks very tranquil here. Even over here on the other side too. Anyway, this concludes today's video here in Gladwin, Michigan, and this is the Scott Man signing out.